This is a short video on how to use XCTrack with either the Thames Valley or South East Wales Waypoint competition. So to start, go to the Waypoint website for whichever competition you want to enter, find the download link, select a format. I think any of these formats will work with XCTrack. Download the Waypoint file. Go to a file browser. You should see the new downloaded file. I'm going to move it. So on your phone, if you go to main storage, find the XCTrack folder, find the Waypoints folder, and paste your new file into there. Now open XCTrack. Go to navigation, go back, click on the little flag, go to files. You should now see a list of all the Waypoint files you've loaded. Check the files for that comp. And if we zoom out, you should see all the waypoints are now shown on the map. Unfortunately, XCTrack doesn't show any cylinders on the waypoints until you actually define a task. So to define a task, you need to go to navigation. It should automatically come up with a competition task. If you've got one defined already, just click on the dustbin to clear the task. So we're going to do an elapsed time task with a exit cylinder and a goal cylinder. So I'm going to start my task from Milk Hill White Horse with 100 meter cylinder. Then I'm going to fly to 21, again with 100 meter cylinder. Then 23, then to Golden Ball, then to 26, then to 17, and finally back to Milk Hill White Horse. So if we now go back, we move over to Milk, we should be able to see our task. So we've now got cylinders on all of our waypoints. Actually, I've made a small mistake. We need to make our first edit our task, make that first waypoint the start. So now we can see XCTrack is telling us we have to go inside the Milk Hill White Horse waypoint, and then it's got a line to the shortest path between all the waypoints that I've defined. So we're now flying, we're inside the waypoint, and as soon as we exit the waypoint, XCTrack says we've started. That means we're now free to enter any of the other waypoints and start scoring. So we're now heading towards TV21, and as soon as we enter the waypoint, XCTrack should beep to let us know that we've hit that waypoint. So now we're heading to Golden Ball. This will save those 2 waypoints we've just been through. Notice now as we start heading back west, XCTrack won't beep as we go back through waypoints we've already gone through. It's now heading for our final waypoint. We just need to get to 17 and then back to Milk White Horse in order to save all the waypoints we've got so far. So, using waypoints in XCTrack is a little bit fiddly. You have to plan your route in advance. If you hit the waypoints in the wrong order, then it won't tell you that you've hit them. An alternative, which is a little bit easier, if we clear our competition task, go back to the website, go to GPS instructions. At the bottom of this page there's an option to download airspace files. So for XCTrack, a W class airspace, if you're using the latest version, works quite well. So if we go back to downloads, take our airspace file into XCTrack, airspaces, paste into there, and back in XCTrack, go to airspaces, files, tick the TV comp airspace file, you can now see small green circles which are 100 meters across around every waypoint. So now if we do that same flight again, now using the airspace, you won't get a notification when you exit the start waypoint cylinder, but you will get one when you go into it. So now as we glide out towards our first waypoint, we'll get a notification that we're getting near to it, and then another notification when we enter it. And again for the second one. So as you can see, unlike with the waypoints, you'll get a notification every time you enter and exit a waypoint, regardless of whether you've entered or exited it before. One thing to be careful of though is not to confuse airspace from the competition with actual airspace that you do need to avoid. So now that we've finished our flight, we can go back to the website, go to the menu, enter flights. We can enter multiple flights at once, but this time we're just going to choose one. Now on my phone, the internal storage doesn't come up by default, so we just need to turn on show internal storage, go to the menu, select the phone, scroll down to XCTrack, track logs, and the flight that we were just viewing is this one. Upload the flight and you'll see a summary of all the waypoints that you flew into and then which waypoints actually scored points. If you've just missed a waypoint, it will also show you how far outside of that waypoint you were. So we can see that we were inside 21, 23, 26 and 17, and we were 67 meters outside 20.